It's the first week of school. Your students are excited to be back among their friends. Their binders are filled with new notebook paper, and it's time to get started. You need to introduce your students to Google Classroom. You've spent some time setting up your course, putting content into the course, and now you need some students. Getting your students into Classroom is very simple and easy, but you want to make sure that you give some time and attention to teaching your students how to use Classroom effectively. So I'm going to walk you through the steps. So right now I am signed into Google Classroom. This is the course that I am teaching. Now Google has moved your class code. It's a little bit different process. So what we're going to do is you're going to be looking for this About button in your class. And when we open up About, you're going to see this is kind of your new About page, your syllabus, whatever you've typed here. And we're looking down on the bottom right here is our class code. We're going to go ahead and make that full screen and then even make it a little bit bigger by clicking that full screen button again. So your students, I would just pull this up in your classroom, project this onto your screen, your smartboard, pull that up. And then I'm going to go ahead and pretend like I'm a student. I'm going to switch. This is a student account. So typically you're going to want to say, all right, kids, let's go to classroom.google.com. Or if they're on an iPad, you say, open up the Google Classroom app. And they are going to go into the top right corner way up here. Click that plus button and enter the class code that they will see that appears on the screen. Now, as soon as they click join, that's going to get them into the class. It'll show up in their class kind of home screen. But this is the part that I would recommend. Now, if you're at the upper elementary, middle, or high school level, 90% of your kids are going to be able to get into the class with no trouble at all. There always will be a couple of kids who maybe they don't remember their password, it doesn't work correctly, there's an error. There's always a couple. And so what you need to do is you need to free up yourself to be able to assist those students who have trouble while simultaneously giving the students who are in the class who do get in successfully something to do while they're waiting for you. And so what you'll notice here is I have gone ahead and posted the first thing you're going to see in the class. It says posted a new question. And so students who do join the class are going to be instructed to click on that question, and it says share one interesting thing you did this summer. And so they're going to be typing out their response while I run around and help the 2, 3, 5 kids who need an extra hand. I'm going to be using this simple assignment to begin training and teaching my students how to answer a question, how to check to see if it was submitted. I'm going to leave comments for them. We're going to talk about the difference between a private and a public comment, all of those type things. Now, one common issue that students frequently do is, they're supposed to type their question or their response up here, but some of them will end up typing it down here at the bottom. And if they type it in the bottom, their classmates will not be able to see the response. It's only going to be visible to the teacher. So that's, again, just a good teaching opportunity to get them in and start showing them some things about that. So that's just a quick overview of getting them into the course. We'll have some more insights into some lessons that will help you teach students about submitting assignments and checking their work and feedback coming up next.